himself as already dead, so he knew it had to be God that does it.
Amen.
Because not only did he have Sarah a child by Sarah, he had many more by this other woman he married after Sarah died. So I'm thinking, this man in his 90s, he was 100 and still having children. That's life for me afterward. So there should be hope for you mature folks. You think there's no hope? Wouldn't you think so?
There is hope.
There is hope. If Abraham, he said, Abraham believed, and I think that's where the space is in our minds. We get all the way up to the word believe, and we shut down on God. Because we think we got to do a thing. If I believe,
that's right.
The scripture said Abraham believed God. And it was
accounted.
The word, the bank word again, you might say.
Accounted.
Accounted. Bank word said reckon as righteousness. Because he just keep on being for so they follow along. So they know I'm not talking just off the top of my head.
And it was accounted to him for righteousness.
Amen.
It was accounted for him for righteousness. Isn't that what we want? The right relationship with God. Isn't that what Christians want mostly?
Amen.
To be in right standing with God.
Amen.
Isn't that what we should be after? Being in right standing. You keep on working and thinking that you're in right standing with God and you smell. Yeah. I know you probably took a bath, but your spirit, your soul smells. See, you can't wash that with water. No, not natural water anyway. You can't wash your soul with natural water and soap.
Amen. Amen.
You know, even Peter, Jesus said, I got to wash your feet. At this point. Peter said, no, you ain't washing my feet. Not realizing what Jesus was actually doing for him. Jesus said, I am the living water.
Amen. Amen.
And Peter said, Jesus said, if I don't wash your feet, you have no parts with me.
Oh, man.
Not realizing who Jesus really was. And you trying to wash yourself clean with soap and water. And your soul still smells like a dead man. And your soul should smell like a living man because we was raised with him.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
But you smell it this morning. I just imagine if God, she smelled herself too. Oh, this is a smell that all folks smell. You'll never smell yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Physically, you smell yourself. I know if I put on a little bit too much cologne, not only I'm smelling, other folks smell and say, man, he got on too much cologne. I'm not talking about that smell. I'm talking about your lifestyle stinks. And people can see it. Are you hearing me? How can he be a Christian, they say, and his lifestyle stink? That's your soul is made.
Oh,
smelling. You know why? Because you had not reckoned yourself to be dead. You made a decision to live with him, but you got to first reckon yourself to be dead in order to live.
Amen. Amen.
Are you following me today?
Yes.
Unless you want to walk around with your soul smelling all the time before people. Everybody can see it. I don't care how much you hide. We good actors here on Sunday. We can flip over and do somersaults and all kinds of things before God. But our life is not judged here. Can I tell you? God don't judge your life. Jesus don't neither. You know who judges it? Men. Isn't he the one that tell you? Because God didn't never say it.
Yeah.
Isn't he the one that tell you, I thought you was a... They might not say it to you. They might say it to others that, you go to what church? And when y'all get this name of this church, my God, what do you think of this place?
Oh, Lord.
And I'm laughing. You know why? Because you never reckon yourself as dead. You never believed God that you was. A dead man don't have feelings. Can I tell you? Well, she hit me. I don't like her no more. She talked bad about me. Am I right?
Yeah. Hurt my feelings.
If I piss you, you say ouch, don't you? That means you're still alive. You ain't dead. Because some things in life, God trying to keep you on the cross only to kill you. Because only when you are dead, that's when you start living. And we get all bent out of shape over anything. I tell folks all the time, don't tell folks what I've done for you. Because they're offending other folks. I don't like that. You know why? Because they be looking at me like, you did that for me. Well, he always, I get this from my own family, so I ain't talking with nobody here but them. He always doing for everybody else. I'm like, how did he find out that I did something? That's just my heart. He never do what we ask him. He always doing for everybody else. You ever thought about why? The same people that always ask, they never ask the question, why is he doing that for everybody else, doing for me? When you think so? Yeah. It's easy. Can I answer you today? Because I taught you just believe. Don't make sense, does it? I just asked you, just believe. See, I'm not your source. I'm the resource. But I'm not your source. I'm just a resource. I'm not your source. I'm not my children's source. I'm not my wife's source. God is her source.
Amen.
So I ask her, just believe.
Amen.
That's what I do. Not to complain. You know, he always, they always throw that word always in everything. I don't care what you do. Is there a word always somewhere how fitting the sentence somewhere? Not always faithful. That would be good if I hear that every now and then. And it's always before something, not after. That's what you have to teach. Just believe. I'm just a resource. If God ain't pouring through me, then you don't have nothing. You know why? He stopped pouring because I stopped reckoning myself to be dead. Then when you pitch me, I'll say, how? He hurt me. And that's what the church is today. They still smell. Their lifestyle smell before God. Because they still alive and God trying to kill you off. Smell. Not realizing that as long as you stay alive,